Week 7 kicks off with a Thursday night football divisional matchup, Steelers-Bengals. I got some player props and a play on the total for this game. Let's get into the picks. Pick number 1, Noah Fant over 26.5 receiving yards. Great spot for him here, as the Steelers are allowing the second most receiving yards per game to opposing tight ends. And we should see a nice uptick in usage for Noah Fant with Mike Gesicki ruled out for this game, added to the IR. So should see an uptick in routes and targets for Noah Fant in this spot. So give me the over for Noah Fant. Pick number 2, we're back in the guy who's found the end zone in 4 straight games. DK Metcalf, anytime touchdown scorer, plus 150. Great matchup here, as the Bengals are a bottom 5 defense against the pass so far this season. And there's just really no target competition in the wide receiver room here. Calvin Austin is out. Obviously, the Steelers have a ton of tight ends and a few running backs they like to throw the ball to as well. But in terms of these receivers, DK Metcalf is very clearly the guy developing a more of a solid rapport with Aaron Rodgers. So give me him to find the end zone once again at plus 150. Pick number 3, last player prop of the night. We're taking Jaylen Warren over 68.5 rushing and receiving yards in this one. I do like his chances to actually go over this number on rushing yards alone, as he's been a very efficient runner over the course of the last 2 seasons or so. But, I do like adding the receiving aspect in this prop as well, because the Bengals are allowing the most yards after the catch in the NFL this season. So I do think there's a couple of reasons to believe that Jaylen Warren can get loose here out of the backfield as well. I do think we're going to see a pretty positive game script for the rushing game for Jaylen Warren and the Pittsburgh Steelers, but nonetheless, like including both of these due to that solid matchup both ways. So give me the over on 68.5 rushing and receiving yards for Jaylen Warren. Last but not least, give me the over in this game. Over 44 points. Also like it at 44.5 if that's where you can find it. But obviously, Bengals defense is putrid. No real need to harp on that anymore, but they could be even worse in this spot. Trey Hendrickson seems questionable at best, has not practiced this week. Obviously, dealing with a pretty lingering issue injury-wise. So there's a really good chance that he misses the game as well. So if that's the case, this Bengals defense goes from really bad to even worse, and that's not ideal. The Steelers have been better over the last couple weeks. They have faced backup quarterbacks. They will face another one in this one, but don't forget, in weeks 1 and 2, they allowed over 30 points in back-to-back games. So that is still a possibility for the Steelers defense that is not as good as they were over the last couple years. So I like the over 44, 44.5 in this one on Thursday Night Football. More picks like these, check out scoresnods.com and subscribe to the Scores YouTube channel. We will see you next time.